Namaste and warm welcome to you all. The title of this study is Youth Employability and Opportunities. Youth, the very word, denotes the age of active, energetic, and dynamic. It is a period of life when a person has energy, zeal, enthusiasm, and a spirit that can shape his future. There are different countries having different set for the age factor. International organizations such as United Nations, World Bank have considered youth as those within the limit of 15 to 24. Based on it, 1 among 5 is youth in developing nations. Almost 85% of the world youth live in developing countries. It shows the immense opportunities, but only for those countries who can understand and underscore the value of them. In our context, Nepal, the population census 2078, the number of youth that covers 16 to 40 years stands at 12.4 million. That is about 42.56% of total populations. But the country is unable to take benefit of such demographic dividend. So youth unemployment is really a serious challenging things in the world, not in only Nepal. Developing countries and less developed countries like Nepal are unsuccessful in steering young individuals toward proper education system and job market. That is how they are underutilizing the actual capacity of youth. So in this context, national policies are not guided by entrepreneurship and industrialization mindset. They're lacking equal opportunities for young women and men. The potential of half of the youth remains unrealized. Job providers cannot find right candidate, whereas job seekers are complaining for not getting job. Ridiculous. What is the gap? So, without any supporting system, effective education and training system, young men and women, without having necessary skills, they cannot look for the best employment opportunities. Policies must match accordingly. All infrastructure should be developed. Just talk about the agriculture side. We talk about agriculture as a major income source and basic indicators for GDP. But are we developing infrastructure on the same base? So we have to think about fit education with the job market fit. So the majority of young job seekers are not getting support. They rely on informal network and contact to search job. The role of public employment services, education and training in institutions and job fairs are having significant role to empower individuals for the job. And another behavioral factors are also responsible. We feel frustrated just trying once. So self-efficacy, as Liu et al. Indicates, It serves as an indicator of motivation and a precursor to competence within the framework of self-determination theory. So with this scenario, I just focus about the objective of this study to examine self-perceived employment risk, self-efficacy, and job search behavior within the context of Nepalese youth. So employment risk covers all kind of perceived risk associated with the uncertainty. So individuals facing difficulties in finding suitable employment, losing their jobs, experiencing adverse conditions in the workplace. All these varies as per the individual's qualifications, experiences, and circumstances. For example, lack of corresponding skills set make consequence in and challenging in securing suitable job opportunities, resulting suboptimal employment opportunities, that is engaging in work that is below one's level of expertise. So it shows that there is this need of pertinent competencies and engaging in continuous education to mitigate possibility of unemployment. Another such motivations comes from two sources or two factors, push and pull factors. Push factors such as dissatisfaction with the current situation, and pull factors such as ease of searching or likelihood of finding alternative opportunities. So with this framework has been designed and self-efficacy as a mediating role being tested here in this study with the SIT research methods. It has applied qualitative as well as quantitative data, source, primary data, questionnaire based research, and somehow there is interview and focus group. Anyway, the population is Nepal, youth of Nepal who are looking for jobs and are were between the age of 21 and 35. They are undergraduate and graduate students who completed their studies in the year 2022 and seeking jobs in the market. 235 correctly filled out survey questionnaires were obtained and recorded for this study. So based on it, this research has been done. As the demographic explanations, majority of the respondents are female, 138 number. Respondents age 21 to 25 years. Educations, more are graduates, and experience, not having any experience, that is 60%. So while having analysis through the structure equation modeling, we come to know that somehow there is a relationship between mediating role of self-efficacy or not. Okay, we are testing these two factors. Here in this model, we are not having self-efficacy as a mediating role. So while having this model test, we found that approximately 51% of the variance observed in the data. It shows that 51% variance just because of only employment risk, not including self-efficacy. So while utilizing self-efficacy as a mediating variable and running structure equation modeling, we find commendable and acceptable fitness indicates that all metrics are satisfied and recommended threshold level. According to these studies findings, here in this figure, employment risk and self-efficacy accounts for approximately 86% of the variation in the job search behavior of young people in Nepal. That means self-efficacy is responsible for around 35% of added value variation in the behavior of job seekers. So it shows that self-efficacy plays significant role. So majority youths should not have to be frustrated without considering their own efficacy level. It is high time to think about these discussions. Self-efficacy, a person's confidence in their capabilities, perform a crucial role in shaping their job search behavior and ability to navigate and overcome employment-related challenges and uncertainties effectively. It helps develop specialized knowledge, professionally developed mindset, and being marketable for the job. So, in this context, we have to understand youth are the change agent. So, gaining insight into the mediating function of self-efficacy in the relationship between employment risk and job search behavior enhances our understanding of the motivational factors that impact individuals' job search behavior, career progression, and employment result. Hence, individuals, organizations, and policymakers can foster motivation, resiliency, and successful job search outcome in the context of employment risk through the consideration and intervention of self-efficacy belief. In order to facilitate the ability of individuals seeking employment to effectively manage the potential risk associated with the job market, career counselors and support programs can prioritize the enhancement of self-efficacy through the provision of guidance, skill development, opportunities, and constructive feedback. Only then it helps to navigate all kind of challenges with the job search process. With this, I'd like to conclude this presentation session. Thank you.